And now to discuss the plight of women in West Asia and to add more perspective, I am now joined in by former Miss Iraq, Sara Aidan, who joins us on WION. To begin with, Sara, you are the first Iraqi woman to have participated in the Miss Universe pageant in Iraq in 45 years. So much so, your family had to flee Iraq due to the outrage following your success. Why are certain conservative countries like Iran, Saudi Arabia and Iraq so oppressive towards women?
I think the reason, a lot of people, they blame it on religion, but I really don't think it's religion. It's more like cultural, like customs and all of that, the way they brought up. And a lot of people, a lot of the religious leaders, they use religion to control the people, to tell them that women, they need to be controlled, women are less than men and all of that. It's not really, the problem is not Islam. The problem is the people, the leaders who use Islam to control the country. And yes, women are oppressed. I think Iraq maybe have less oppression. Well, definitely have less oppression than Iran and then Saudi Arabia by comparison. It's because it's not Islamic country. But yes, I would say it's the leaders. It's mostly the leaders. If you watch the news with Iran right now, the women, how they go and protest and they dance in the streets and all of that, you can tell that a lot of the people, they don't accept these policies, but they have to because this is the law in the country.
Right. Also, Sara, 18-year-old Hojabri was behind bars also because she was not wearing a hijab. But she received tremendous support from online, from other Iranian women. Do you think Hojabri marks yet another milestone in the struggle for women's rights in Iran?
I think so. That's true. But that's not, at this point, I feel like, okay, people, they keep making their voice and all of that. But that doesn't matter. Like, we need more. We need more action than just people going and saying, stating the problem. We already know the problem. We already know what's going on in Iran. This woman came and it was very heroic what she's done. It's very important. But this is not what we need to focus on. We need to focus on what we're going to do about it. These women, they're asking us for help. They're telling us what's going on. They do not approve of these policies in their country. So now it's up to us. This is the issue that we need to focus on. This is the milestone that it needs to come from other people who try to help these women. Because they stated it, her and many other women, they stated the same problem. We know about this problem. What are we going to do about it?
Absolutely. That is the question. What are we going to do about it? Hojabri's incident is not a first of its kind in Iran. There have been several incidents in the past too. In a global age where mixing of culture and cuisine is not only fashionable but also a matter of pride, why is Iran and conservative regimes like Iran or like, say, Saudi Arabia so opposed to Western culture, especially music and cinema?
I think they're opposed to knowledge. They're opposed to anything that will empower you as a person. It's not about hijab. It's not about the Western culture. The Western culture, here's the thing. When you're in the US, when you're in Europe, when you're in many other Western countries, you see the people are empowered. They're empowered. They make their own decisions. They're knowledgeable and all of that. And this is the government. This is how they control the people. They control them. They cannot tell them we're gonna just cut off like the TV and the media and all of that. So they do it by many steps and they use religion. They mask it behind religion. Oh, you can't do this because the religion says you cannot listen to the West. You cannot act like the West. And it's all for their own selfish, like goals, like what they want. It's not about the people. And I think this is how they try to control the people in Iran or in other countries.
Sara, my last question to you is, you aptly mention how religion is being used as a tool by oppressive regimes. What, in your opinion, could bring in the much needed change in such conservative countries, especially for women?
First of all, I don't believe that. I believe in the separation, like of the church and the state, or between the religion and the government. I don't think any country should rule their people by Sharia or by any religion. There in every country there are many people, some of them who are atheists. They should have the freedom to believe what they want to believe. Like they cannot be controlled by Sharia or by any religion, whether they atheists or Christians or Jews. Like this is not, this is what's causing the problem. And